Find me, try and find me, try and find me. Hello, folks.
Hello, Steve.
Hello.
Hello.
Something's not on. Now we're all turned on.
Yeah,
Got the PA and all the microphones and everything. And the reason we're on is that it's time, is it, John, for Cheyanne Schatz?
I'm sure that tonight he's going to play for you, Steve. Cheyanne Schatz, the one-man band. He's all set up over there.
I was assured he would play the other times, too, so watch your step. No, Cheyanne is an engaging young fellow. I don't know who he's engaged to, but he's a charming young man who was advertised as a one-man band. And the first time he was on the show, he spent about 15 minutes divesting himself of all sorts of peculiar garments and props and things, and that took so long he never got to do anything. Well, sir, do my eyes deceive me? How do you do, Mr. Schatz? The reason I was taken aback is that Cheyanne this evening looks very Madison Avenue, very distinguished. Looks like he's on the train to Westchester. But last two times he was here, he looked pretty wild. And now, as I understand, he is really going to perform for us tonight. You're going to make it tonight. He sets up shop, I don't know where, on the beach or something, and puts up all sorts of strange signs. This says, here are some things that you can see, feel, and, if desired, touch. World-famous Schatzlodium, the Wuxtra helmet, a 3-foot gum wrapper love chain, a 2-foot Finnish wooden horn made of tree bark purchased in Finland by Mr. Schatz, and a number of other things there. He's still doing a little of that moving around and straightening things. See, so far we've blown 2 minutes with me talking and him moving. But he's taking things out of that big...
I thought, while I'm setting up, I got this in the mail today. You can see the date there. It's not a lie.
Yes, it's today, all right.
Where that's from? Can we
United States Information Agency, Washington 25 D.C., Mr. John Dixon.
You know, I was over, can I whisper if it's okay? Well, I was over in that...
You want to whisper to me first, and I'll see if it can be cleared?
Well, I'll put it in code, kind of.
All right.
I was in that other, you know, so if it's, all right. Yeah. I was in that other country, you know, the bad country, you know.
Russia. Yeah.
Right.
Soviet Union.
Right.
All right, okay.
For 5 months, you know, last year.
I see.
And so I got a enclosure from my former director, if that's okay. I worked for the government. That's what we're supposed to say. You know.
You did or you do now?
I did.
You did?
At that time, right.
Oh, you were over there working for the government?
Oh, yes. If you ask me, I'm just supposed to say working for the government.
I see. But no, give no detail.
Right, yeah. And so I thought, you know, really, it's very interesting. Do you know about the cultural exchanges and everything?
A little.
And, you know, this was so beautiful, I thought you might want to see it. If it's so, it's not, in a sense, part of the act.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice? That's the one that's going over there.
I'll share it with our audience, if I may.
Right, please.
On the basis
it's the graphics exhibit. It's going there.
I see. This is actually very high-quality art here, but since black and white television does not show color, a great deal, of course, is lost because of that. Here's what it looks like on the other side. This is a collection, is it, of reproductions of actual works of art that are 7 feet high or something?
No, well, no. This is given to each visitor, each Soviet visitor, as I understand it. Yes, right, it is.
Very well.
And there was one here about jazz. I don't know. Would you want to read that? It's you know, interesting.
He blows. He don't worry. Where this cat? There. He don't worry. There's this cat. He knows Wingy's from way back, but he's a sadistic and a square. Not that it mattered to Wingy Manon. He got only one arm. He blow. He don't worry. Each year this guy sent Wingy Manon his Christmas present in a fancy box, one cufflink.
Pardon me.
I have upon occasion, and not on television, of course, done this joke myself. And imagine finding it in a Russian magazine.
Oh.
Japanese jokes and Russian jokes.
I meant to bring this out before.
What is it?
To warm up the audience. But it's...
what noun would apply to this?
How's that?
I say, what would we call it if there was a raid and they wanted to list everything they found here? You know?
It's the house of many sounds. The house of many sounds.
That thing is a house of many sounds.
Right.
You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen.
It's guaranteed to warm up any audience. no matter how cold to begin with.
Fine. And it's having its effect upon you, I see.
Now,
You have your drums here.
yes, and notice the foot pedal is attached tonight.
Yes, the other night we blew 6 minutes trying to attach the foot pedal.
And I'm starting right now.
Yes, and by the time it was, time for him to play, his own foot fell off, so it didn't work out too well at all.
We're going to make it now. We're going to make it.
Oh, he came out.
How much more time do I have?
Your time is up.
Go right ahead. We're going to make it. Tonight,
Came out so well dressed. Why are you divesting yourself?
because we...
So that's the way it's going to be, huh?
I'm sorry.
Well, what would you put in the window? There's all sorts of small junk. You don't have to clean it up now, Cheyanne. No, if you spend all your time cleaning it up, we'll never get a performance. We'll never get a performance out of him. Be funny if he started to play and he played great, but we'll never know. Buttons and coins and... Oh, really? Is it essential?
Right there. Oh, you're not supposed to.
I'm not supposed to. Well, listen, I can look. I warned the cameras, however, to watch it.
Okay, here we go. Whoop.
They move cameras in there, but they don't let you at home see the shots unless they're cleared.
I'm stuck again, I'm afraid.
You're stuck again? You're afraid? What are you getting into your pajamas for? That is a pajama top.
Now we go.
As I observed last time, Cheyanne has a quality of sort of a teenage Jimmy Stewart. I don't know if that's apparent at your distance.
Wouldn't you like to hear one of the sounds?
I'd like to hear anything, Cheyanne. Of course I would.
All right, I'll tell you. To warm, they seem very cold now. I'm sorry.
No,
I'll
not at
give
all.
you. You have to guess a number from 1 to 100. See, and then the sound. See, the house of many sounds. The room that contains that number. Then I'll play the sound. So pick a number.
24.
All right. That you have picked the world's silentest sound. The quietest sound. This sound is terrific. This sound you can take home. It's the only sound in the world.
Would you let me have a little
take
of it
home.
to see if I like it?
You can put it in an envelope. You can take it home and play it for the missus.
All right.
Do you have a piece of paper?
Yeah,
Besides
here's this
that?
Russian
No,
paper
this
you
is
gave
fine.
me.
Could we have... Oh, I'm sorry. We're bogging down again.
No, we haven't ever bogged up, so how can we bog down?
All right, here. I'll donate this. I'm sorry.
All right.
Here comes the sound. Do you want to see how the sound is made?
I will see a sound or hear a sound. Do anything.
Now, here it goes.
Wait a minute. We don't have a microphone over there. Just a moment.
Can the camera see this here?
Here it goes.
No. There. That wasn't the sound yet.
No, that was no sound.
But this is, you're looking at the sound.
That's a seal.
Now rub your finger over it.
I'm rubbing.
That's the sound.
The sound of a finger. The sound of a finger rubbing over a seal.
It says seal.
Seal of Colorado. The great Colorado seal. The great Colorado swindle is what you're witnessing, ladies and gentlemen.
You can take that?
I can take it. Yeah,
Play it
sure
for
I
the
can.
missus.
Play it for the missus. I'm sure she would greatly appreciate it.
All right, now